See, okay, good morning. Good morning to all. Today I'm going to explain about innovative in our DBM section. Okay, in our subject. So, what is the innovative has to be included? So, first I'm going to today I'm going to explain about the web development in DBMS using SQL. Okay, so in W3 schools itself, we're having a web development. We can able to develop our web applications through tutorial point also, that is W3 schools tutorial point. So as well as by using your XAMPP server also we can able to develop a one web applications. Okay, so today I'm going to explain about that. So how to develop a one web application by using XAMPP server with the help of HTML documents. Okay, so I share my screen. So now I'm going to explain about the how to simulate your HTML form data in your database by using database post method. By using database post method in with the help of PHP and MySQL codes. The help of PHP and MySQL codes. So already you know well about that HTMLs. So HTML is nothing but hypertext markup language. Okay. So in this today I'm going to simulate one simple web application project. So that is how to insert HTML form data into your database post method using PHP and MySQL using XAMPP server. Okay. So in XAMPP server, as I'm going to add a HTML code here. Okay, I'm creating a HTML web page. So in that HTML page, I'm going to add a data. So that is automatically stored in your XAMPP server. For that, I'm going to add a PHP code here. Okay. So you know what is called HTML. So HTML is nothing but hypertext markup language. So in this, we have a lot of tags is available. So in this slide, it shows that how to write on HTML code. Okay, in your notepad. So how to write on HTML code. So first I'm explain the HTML code. How to write on HTML code. So this is a header tag. So this is your HTML. First tag you have to represent document type. So in this we represents greater than with your document type. So then after that you are going to represent as a header is nothing but heading tags. So head tag is represents with the H. So this symbol greater than and less than include that H. So in this having H1 to H6. So totally 6 heads is there. So headings is there. So it represents this is directly with H is represent the starting tag and in this end we are going to represent with a slash H. Okay, slash H. So this represents that your heading has to be ended. Then paragraph under this body, we are going to represent the paragraph. So in this also we can represent heading as H1 and end the tag which represents slash with H1 and then paragraph. For example, I am going to add some paragraphs here. So heading is my website. So my name is that just I'm creating a website as Sandhya website. Okay, so I just represent as my website name here. Then paragraph. So what are the paragraph as I'm going to include? Just brief explanation about me. So in this paragraph, as I'm going to represent with this tag slash p, then end with the slash p. I'm end my paragraph with this slash p. Okay. So then like how many paragraphs so add here with this symbol. Okay. So the next I have to end this body as slash with the body. Okay. I have to end with the slash body and end this HTML tag document type as slash HTML. Okay. So now I'm going to open on a new notepad here. So for this I create a new text document. Okay. So his name is that I'm going to name here is form. Okay, in this I'm going to choose as form marking one. So in this I'm going to just save this. So save this file. So in a local disk C, I already installed a XAMPP server. Okay, in online website itself there. So XAMPP server. So XAMPP, I have open this local disk C. I open this XAMPP. Local disk C. Then I open this XAMPP because I'm going to do this web development through XAMPP server only. So I installed the XAMPP server. Then after installing, the package is stored in your XAMPP. It is available in your online itself. So directly you can give from your Google. Just give it as going to download as XAMPP. Just give XAMPP download for Windows. This is an open source. Then in this download this Apache server. Okay. Then after downloading, then give your installation process. Then it is automatically stored in your. It is automatically stored in this local disk C. Then open this app. So this package is installed. Then open your HTTalks. Then in this create a one new folder that is form. The name is form. Because I am going to create a one HTML file that is name called as form. Then I have sent the file to the XAMPP server. Okay, so that's what I have creating in this one. So form, then open here, then save this one. So create it, and then save this form here. Save us, just like local disk C. Then XAMPP, open your XAMPP. In this open HTTalks, and HTTalks open as form. Already created as form. So in this choose your all files. Then give this form.php. Store the file in a PHP code. So that's what I have mentioned. The file extension is form.php. Okay, then give enter. Then it will be located in your HTTalks form. Okay, so then open this one. So then write a code here, HTML code here. Okay. So write a HTML code here. Okay. So I open that. Open form. Then I open this form. Okay. So I'm going to write a code here. Okay. This is a one code. Okay. So document type. This is a format for creating a HTML code in web. Okay. So how to write a HTML code? So as it is this tag, then in this tag you have to represent this document type. So it's nothing but with your exclamatory, then document type, then specify with your HTML. Then after that you represent this HTML what I have shared in that slide. So this is a format. Okay. Then under this document have enter represents the heading. I have mentioned as title as form because I have created as file extend as form. So that's what I have mentioned as title as form. So I have in this title. So I have to represent slash title. Then I enclose this head. So for that slash head I represent here. Then afterwards I enter into a body. So in that body I represent the headings. So I have included only as a one heading alone. If I further have included H2, H3, H4 likewise, if I needed more than more headings, then I have included as give a enter, then H2, H3, H4 likewise. But in this form, I just enough only one thing is needed. So that is I have mentioned as contact form. I have created as contact form alone heading. So then I enclose this tag with a slash representation. Okay. So then I represent the body. Then afterwards, I represent the body here. That is in that body I am mentioning as form action is equal to send.php because I'm going to create another one. I'm going to create another one notepad form that named as another one PHP file that named as send.php. So that's I mentioned here. After completion of this one, I'm creating this one. So that's I represents here. Okay. So then in this, I'm going to create a table name as form. Under this table name, as I'm going to create as, database name as form. Then as I'm going to create a table as college. So under this, these are the details I'm going to include here in XAMPP server. That is name and email and phone number and then message. So these are what I'm going to include here. So that's what I represent this one. Okay. So then form, I enclose this one form, then body. So then HTML. Okay. So then next. So just before this, as I'm going to check whether this is available or not. Okay. Before this, as I'm going to check whether this is there or not. So further, I just create this alone. Okay. Then I save this one, Control S, I give here. Then I open this Google. So in this, as I'm going to choose as local host, as it is local host. So slash. So then form, already have in the exam, form folder is there. Again, form.php is there. So I give a enter here. So it will access that notepad. Okay. Yeah, wait a minute. So local host petty, then XAMPP, so then HT terms, so then form. So form files is there. Just I'm going to check. So before that, as I'm going to open a XAMPP, then HT docs, then form, and this form. So I open the XAMPP server, then give start. Then give start here. Okay. I check it here. So before that, So before this, as I'm going to open your exam server, okay. So in this, give your start Apache and MySQL as a start and then start. I have to write a PHP code for this one, okay. So then open your localhost here, okay. So open as it is localhost PHP. So localhost / PHP myadmin. Just open your exam server here, okay. So localhost / PHP myadmin and click here this post. Then it will access your PHP server, exam server. So in this we are going to create a once again I give a start here. Okay. So it will open it. Okay. So your PHP myadmin server is open here. So in this, as I'm going to create a folder as DB. First, I'm going to create a DBS form because in HTML only I also have created as a form only. So I'll create this name as form, then create, then now create a table here. Okay, before that I check it. Okay. So localhost PHP form that has accessing here in local disk C. First it talks, then form, then open this form. Okay. So I save this one. So now I check here, okay. Form. Yes, here shown here. I can access this HTML form in this web page. Okay. So see this. This is document HTML. This is my headline as form. So I have given here as form. Okay. So in this I have given the form name. I have access in a local disk C. So just represent as localhost / form. Then form.php. This is my this name PHP code here. I access the PHP code in web page. In this heading, I have typed as contact form, no, so that is displayed here. Now I check it, so whether this form is displayed or not. Okay, so then I'm going to include the tables here. Okay, so tables are just name, email, and then phone, and then message. Okay, then I say that I type this one. So after this, I say this. Now I again give a localhost / form, then form.php because in your local disk C, after HT talks, I have created a form folder. In form folder only, I have create this PHP file as form. Okay. So then now I give here. So it will display in this contact form. What are what having under this? What is there? This name and email and phone number is there. No, in this I have given as phone number. So name is displayed here, name, and then email and phone number. So then what message you have given here? Your message is here. Then give a submit button. So button type I have given here. So in HTML, if you want to give a button, this tag you have to represent. So if you want to include in your web pages image, then you have to represent with your image. So just like the sources in this img, then space srg. So likewise, you have to type here. So just img, then space srg. Then likewise, you have to represent the HTML tag. Okay. So, but this is only I have created this one. In this, simply in this simulation, this project I just explained about. So what in web page I have created on HTML form data, then by using the post method, I have access in your my PHP code in a XAMPP server. Okay. So this is created for this code in web page. Okay. So then next time open this XAMPP server. Okay. Yeah. I've already opened this localhost.php admin. In this, I have created as a form database. So in this, I have creating as a table name as a college. In XAMPP server, how to create a tables. Just I have created as a college as a table. table name. So then I have given a number of columns is four column is enough. So then I give a go here. So then here I have typed as name. That already specified in that form, no name. So that I represents here name. Then varchar I represents and I have mentioned the length here, just 50. So then after this name, I have included here as after this name email I have included here. So I represents here as email. So this is also varchar. I represent the type as varchar. Then represents the character length is 255. Then after this, I have mentioned as phone number, no? So that here I have to mention as phone. So this is an integer. So I represent if I need, and then I have to give. So just alone 15 phone number, then message, just the MSG. What in this HTML tag I have given. So that's I have to enter here. Okay, this MSG. Then phone here I have mentioned here. So that's I represents here. Okay. So then phone is nothing but message is nothing but varchar. So I represent the text is length as a huge text, that is 255. Okay. Then I give save. If you need any attributes, then you have give here. If you don't know, then simply give it as just give a save here. Then this name, email, and phone and message is created under this college. Okay. Then under this form database of form. Okay. So already I have created a database here as form in HTML tag also. So it is created here. Then after this, as I am going to create another one, new text document is nothing but send. Okay. So just create a new text document as send here. Then save it as .php. Okay. Same likewise in form what I have created. So same likewise send also I have to create it. Okay. Just send. So here create our new text document is nothing but send. Then the save this is a so just save this is a save as. Okay. So open this then file save as. So then your local disk C, so then zap, then in your HT talks, then form send.php you should give here and all files represents. Okay. So that's it. Okay. So then open your send. So in this I am going to write a code here. So like this code as I am going to enter here. So this is a PHP code as I am going to enter here. So that's what this is a general tag. Just dollars question mark. Okay, with the question mark PHP. This is heading. This is I am going to end with this question mark with this symbol. Okay, this greater than. Here I am going to represent with less than. So this is your body of text. Under this is our body of our HTML text. Okay. Then here I am going to mention the course name. The course name here is a local course. Then user. So user is nothing but root. Then pass this parameter as I am going to pass here. As I am going to pass this parameter. Okay. Then DB. So mention the DB name. As I have created DB name here, no. So DB name is here. DB name I have created as form. So that's I represents here in the send. Okay. So send form I represent. Then this $con as I represent my MySQL codes here. So MySQL library simply as I have mentioned as MySQL. SQLi then cost dollar with a dollar symbol only we are going to pass the parameter. So that's what we represent dollar cost dollar user dollar pass dollar TB. This four parameters as I'm going to pass in your SQL code. So that's what I represent this con. Then if this con is there, then this represents there are some problems while connecting the databases. If you're having a database is not connected, then it's showing here as problem. If suppose it not connected means that show the message text messages. There are some problems while connecting the database. Okay. So just I check this one, okay, whether this is there or not, okay. I just check this one. For this, I remove this queries, okay. I remove this queries. So first I am going to check this one, okay. So now I am going to check this in this here. So instead of that form.php, so I am going to access the file name as send. So send.php. Yes, see here, this is displaying us no errors. So the DB is connected here. Okay. So here this DB is connected. If suppose the DB is not connected, means showing us they're having a problem. In this I have given messages no. There are some problems while connecting the database. If suppose not connected, so it is connected. So that's what is showing us blank screen. Okay. Then again I am going to write a code here. Okay. Afterwards, as I am going to write a code here. So there is a no problem. So that's what there are no errors. So let's get into the form. As I'm going to enter into a form. So in this DB, as I'm creating as a 4. Yes, no. So that is name, email, phone, and message. As I'm going to include here. So that's name and email and phone and then message here. So as I'm going to access the variables in name, what already I have given. For example, in this message. Actually, and this instead of that send.php, in form.php, what I have entered, name is there, email and phone number and message. In this, as I am type the name here, then it will be automatically stored in this table here, college table. So for this, in website, what I have entered in this HTML form, it is directly stored in your SQL server. Okay. So for that, as I am going to write a code here. So with a dollar, I am going to use the post method. So that's what I am representing post here. The name, I represent name variable. Then same this email also I am going to posting to I send this email to this PHP server. Okay. So that's what I represent post here. Then again post, then post message. The next heading I mentioned here is now we have collected the form data in variables. So let's insert them into table. Okay. So then query. So insert into college values. Okay. As I'm going to insert a data. So likewise, I'm going to write a query here. So insert into college values, then dollar name, then dollar email and dollar form and dollar message. Okay. So name, email and phone and then message here. Okay. So then dollar insert. So in this, through this dollar, as I'm going to access, I'm passing the parameters here, the values. Okay. So in this dollar insert, so this query, I'm this con and then query as I'm going to get it to this MySQL query here. So then if this insert, then I ask this whether this data is inserted in your PHP MyAdmin. Okay. So then the message is showing us data is inserted. If they are having a problems, the data cannot be inserted in your XAMPP server in the corresponding table, then it shows the text messages. There are some problems while inserting a data. So echo is represent that like of printer. Okay. So there are some problem while inserting data. Okay. Then close this one. Then yes, if there is a no problems here, then it's showing us data is inserted message. Then I close this connection. So that's MySQL. Close this connection. Here I can open this connection. Then I close this one and close this HTML tag here, PHP code here. So that's question mark. Then close this one. Okay. So then I save this one. After this, I save this. Then I open this web page. So here, see here, see the college. There is a no data here. See here, name, email, and phone message. This is a blank only. I am not add the data here. Okay. But in form, in this website, I have created this website. That is in HTML form, I have created this website. So in this, create a write a name here. Okay. So for example, Sandhya have write here. So then email address I have mentioned here. So Sandhya 65 at gmail.com I mentioned here. I enter in the website. Okay, then phone number I represent just like 12345 and 345 likewise. So then message as I'm going to write here is hello. Hello, my SQL. Okay. Hello, welcome. Okay. So then I give a send here. Okay, this is a post method. So send already have created a PHP file. So send button already have created a HTML tag. Okay, so that's what showing in this web page. Then I have given send here. See the message here in the send.php. So before it will be an it is in your form.php here. Have access through an form.php alone. But now I can access the send.php. So in this, it's shown a message is data inserted. So in this I have given no. So data is inserted. This text message is displayed. If once the data is inserted, they're having a no problems. So here the data is inserted. So see here. It's displayed as data inserted message. Then I open my XAMPP server here. Already I opened no. Local test. Name, email and phone alone is there. Simply. I'm not enter any data. XAMPP server not enter any data here. Okay. So now I open this college. See here. I open this form, then open this. So now it will be displaying. Okay. Before that, it will be an empty only. I am not enter any data in this XAMPP server. In website only, I am entering a data. Like here. Have created a HTML bar, then create a PHP code for this send. This post method have type a message here. Okay, type a message here, then that is directly inserted. So this is what I'm saying. So this is a way of creating a one web development by using MySQLs. Okay, so how to develop a web development in MySQL using post method. So simply I explain this one. Okay, so first you have to create a one HTML. Have to create a HTML form. Then have to access this HTML form in your web page. Then create a send PHP method. So in that I have used a post method. Insert a data by using this post method. Okay. So here again I am going to insert in this form as I am going to insert another one data. So this is accessing this HTML file. Then it is open in your web page. So I am inserting another one data. Okay, Deepak. The name is called Deepak. Then mail ID is Deepak at gmail.com. So then I mentioned this phone number here. Okay. So then message. This welcome again I type here. Then I give send here. Yes, it's showing a messages data inserted. Okay. So then see this. Open this form, refresh it, and open this college. Yeah, now it will be added. In this PHP server, I not add anything else. Just directly from that web page, it will be added here. Okay. So this is the way of creating a web page. Okay. So same likewise. So this is one way of creating a web page in the HTML by using HTML form, by using the post method. How to insert data in your PHP MyAdmin. Okay. So that's it. So likewise, in your W3 schools itself, we're having a web development. Okay, wow. So for this, in W3 schools itself, we're having a web development. So just open your W3 schools website. Okay. So then at the having the HTML format, JSON format, likewise you're having various scripts there. So in this you open and give a run here. Try it yourself and run here. Your website is created for. Okay. So then see here. Yeah, run. Next one thing is also there. I open here. I access the HTML file in local disk C itself. I am having a XAMPP and htdocs. So under this one, sorry, here HTTPS as I have mentioned here. HTTPS, this is also an HTML format. Okay, so in this I access this in web page. Okay, so for this I write a code here. So just local post / then form, not form, just HTTPS. That's all. HTTPS.php. Then give enter. Yeah, for this code it will be open this website. So in this code I change this one. Okay. Actually, already it is in green color now. Now I change the color source code. I change the source code here. Here font size, anything else what we needed, we just change it. So just I'm going to change this blue. In this code I change it. Then image is also in this representing. Okay. Then save. I give a save here. File a save. File a save. And again I give this one. It's already in a blue color. Sorry, green color. Now see here. Let's change it as in blue colors. So likewise, we change your website. Likewise, you are going to create your website. And through your W3 schools tutorial point itself, we can able to create a website as well as in your MySQL and using a PHP code itself, we can able to create a websites. Okay. Okay. Thank you. If you have any doubts, ask me from this. Okay, thank you all.